Hello everyone, I am Priyanka Padmane, working as an assistant professor in Computer Technology Department, Priyadarshini College of Engineering, Nagpur. Today, I am going to tell you the fundamental of a subject multimedia and animation, which is open elective subject in 6th semester. As its name is open elective, that means student other than city department are able to learn this subject in 6th semester. Now let us see the outlines. What is multimedia and animation? Why multimedia? Elements of multimedia, types of multimedia, applications of multimedia, and what are the hardware and software requirements for the multimedia. Now, let us start with what is multimedia. The word multimedia is derived from two words, that is multi and media. The word multi means many or multiple, and the word media means a tool or a way or a medium for communication. Now, let us see the definition of multimedia. Multimedia is nothing but a combination of text, graphics, sound, animation, and video that is delivered interactively to the user by electronic or digitally manipulated means. Here is the diagram of multimedia shown, which includes 5 elements of multimedia, that is text, audio, animation, video, and graphics or still images. Now let us see what is animation. Animation is nothing but the art of giving life, energy and emotions to any non-living or inanimated objects by using computers. Why multimedia and animation? Multimedia technologies are interactive, mostly computer-based applications that enable user to integrate, process, and utilize data from a variety of sources like text, images, audios, and videos, and animation on a single hardware platform like mobile phones, laptops, digital cameras, printers, televisions, DVD players, etc. In a nutshell, multimedia technologies facilitate the generation, manipulation, presentation, storage, and communication of independent discrete media like text and graphics, and continuous media like audio and video in a multidisciplinary sector and covers many fields like motion graphics, animation, cinematography, modeling, storyboarding, visual effects, texturing, and many more. Students taking up multimedia courses can make a career as an animator, concept artist, games developer, illustrator, graphic designer, VFX designer, advertising art director, web designer, music producer, and special effects technician. Students can showcase their creativity and talent in the career they follow. Now, let us see elements of multimedia. Firstly, we will see text. Text is most commonly used to communicate information. It has alphanumeric characters in addition to special characters. It involves the use of text types, sizes, fonts, colors, and background colors. Multimedia application supports linked content through hypertext. Text in SMS, fax, email are example of this element in communication. Common text file types include TXT file, doc file, and PDF file. Next element is graphics or still image. Images or illustration are the oldest form of multimedia. They help to illustrate ideas through still pictures. There are two types of images, bitmap images and vector images. Bitmap images are the real images that can be captured from devices such as cameras. And vector graphics or vector images are created using software in the computer or by using the computer. This multimedia element enables to generate, represent, process, manipulate and display pictures. Common file types for images include JPG, JPEG, PNG, TIF, BMF, etc. Graphics includes two-dimensional figure or illustration. Graphics could be produced manually by drawing, painting, or carving, or by using computer graphics technology. It also used in multimedia to show more clearly what a particular information is all about, including diagrams and pictures. Next one is audio. The speech, music, and sound effects used in multimedia is digital audio. Multimedia applications use audio or the sound element like website or presentation can add audio files from a musical background or a voiceover or spoken explanation. There are two types of audio or sound. The first one is analog and second one is digital. The original sound signal is termed as analog audio. The digital sampling of the original sound is termed as digital audio. The common audio file types are MP3, WAV, and WMA. The next element is animation. Animation is the process of making a static image to look as if it is moving. It helps in creating, developing, sequencing, and displaying a set of images, technically known as frames. Digital animation can be classified as 2D, that is 2-dimension, and 3D, that is 3-dimension animation. GIFs, that is graphic image files, are small files that represent a single image or rapidly display a sequence of a few images to give the appearance of motion. Adobe Flash is the most common tool for creating these animations. Common file types for animation includes GIF and FLV. The next element is video. It is the technology of capturing, recording, processing, transmitting and reconstructing moving pictures. Video is more towards photorealistic image sequence or live recording as in comparison to animation. Video presents moving pictures and typically combines images and sounds for a multimedia experiences. This technology records, synthesizes and displays images known as frames in such a sequence at a fixed speed that makes the creation appear as moving. This is how we see a complete developed video. To watch a video without any interruption, video device must display 25 to 30 frames or 30 frames per second. Common video file types are AVI, WMV, FLV, MOV and MP4. Now let us see the types of multimedia. Basically there are two types of multimedia, linear multimedia and non-linear multimedia. A multimedia project is known as a linear when it is not interactive and users have no control over the content that is being showed to them. One of the best example of linear multimedia is a movie. Now let us see non-linear multimedia. A multimedia is known as non-linear multimedia when it is interactive. User have control over the contents that is being showed to them, and users are given navigational control. Best example of non-linear multimedia is games, courseware, and interactive CDs. Now let us see certain applications of multimedia. There are number of fields where multimedia can be used, like businesses, education, entertainment, home, and public places. Now let us see the hardware requirement for multimedia. So what is hardware? Hardware refers to a physical piece of a device or a computer. For example, a keyboard, mouse, hard drive, monitor, memory chip, CPU are a part of a hardware. Hardware devices used commonly can be categorized into input, output, and storage devices. Hardware devices in this category can be used for multimedia development during pre-production, production, and post-production phases. Hardware devices can also be used for multimedia experience by the user. For example, a speaker to enjoy the audio, a camera to capture the images. Alphanumeric keyboards and optical character recognition, digital cameras and scanners, video camera, microphones, and mini keyboards, mic, trackballs, joystick, drawing tables are all examples of multimedia hardware. System requirements in general includes operating system, minimum CPU or processor speed, minimum GPU or video memory for displays and graphics hardware, minimum system memory, that is RAM, minimum free storage space, audio hardware, and also wireless connectivity. Let us see the software requirement. Word processing tools like Microsoft Word, OpenOffice Word. Graphic and image editing tool like CorelDRAW and Photoshop. Sound editing tools like Sound Recorder from Microsoft, Apple's QuickTime Player Pro, Sonic Foundry, SoundForge for Windows, and SoundEdit Audacity. Then OCR software, 3D modeling and animation tools, painting and drawing tools like CorelDRAW, Freehand, Designer, and Canvas. Now let us see multimedia with PowerPoint. A multimedia presentation differs from a normal presentation, where the former contains some form of its element like animation or images. Multimedia presentation contains at least one of the following elements like video or movie clips, animation, sound as a voice over background music or sound clip, and navigation structure. The easiest way to create a multimedia presentation in Microsoft PowerPoint is by adding a video, a soundtrack, or animation. The biggest advantage of making multimedia presentation in PowerPoint is that it is easy for everyone to be able to edit the presentation. Now let us see an example. An example of how you can introduce multimedia effect in a presentation is shown in the taxi sequence, which is shown on the right hand side of the PPT. It starts with a line drawing being made on the screen and is then followed up with a taxi fading in. The sequence is part of one of the Microsoft PowerPoint template refer taxi animated template. Now let us discuss syllabus of this subject. Unit 1. Unit 1 consists of basic fundamental of multimedia, which includes multimedia elements, multimedia system architecture, what are the technologies used for defining multimedia objects, what are the magnetic media technology, then hard disk technology, then optical media. In second unit, which is based on the basically based on the compression techniques, evaluating the compression system, types of compression systems, what color characteristics are used while making an image, what color models are there, what is JPEG, what are the requirements of JPEG, what is the definition of JPEG, then how JPEG methodology used to generate an image or to make an image. Third unit consists of third unit basically includes different file formats. You can say different file formats or algorithm for making that file formats, which includes TIFF, AVI, RIFF. Also, objective of this different file formats and difference between the file formats. Unit number 4 includes multimedia authoring system, then hypermedia application design, then information access, what are the playback issues, what are the components of distributed multimedia system, what is multimedia object server, what is mean by multimedia server network topologies and distributed multimedia database. And last unit consists of multimedia tools, that is Flash, creating and modifying elements, lines, tools, how to fill the image, how to draw the shape, how to write text by using pen, how to select the line, how to draw the arrow, how to edit any shape or any image, basic editing tools, or deselecting elements, modifying, creating objects. Now let us see the course outcomes. The first one is after learning the first unit, student will get uh, student get the knowledge to acquire fundamentals principle of multimedia, including digitization and data compression for non-textual information. After learning the second unit, student is able to understand issues in representing, processing and transmitting multimedia data. After learning the third unit, student will be able to understand core multimedia technologies and their standards. After learning fourth unit, student able to gain hands-on experience in image, sound and video editing and in some aspects of multimedia authoring. And after learning the last unit, student will be able to design, capture, store and integrate sound, images and video to deliver multimodal information. Thank you.